today we're talking about transitions and paying attention just as much in the transition as we do in the pose. Because I think most of the time when we're in a yoga class or we're practicing with yoga, we focus on the pose as the peak, as the point. And if you think about life, it's like we focus on the destination, and rather than pay attention to the journey to the destination. So today we're going to focus about how do we mindfully do the transitions just as much as being in the poses. And the reason that I was thinking about that is my gorgeous daughter has just graduated high school, and so is in that transition phase, right? So that she's reached that peak pose point of graduating high school, and now we have the transition that's about to begin as she moves from being the high school student to the chef, which is the destination she's choosing for the next point. So, but we have to enjoy that transition and be just as focused in that moment as we need to be in any other part of our life. So that is our journey for today, being mindful and present in the transitions. All righty, so shall we take a comfortable seat? Just take your thighs back and apart. Gently just close your eyes. Lift your pubic bone towards your navel as you exhale. As you inhale, just take this bright breath in, growing long through the side of your body. And exhale, roll the head of your arm bones back and soften your shoulders down the back. Just focus on your breath. And as you focus on your breath, just notice the process of the inhalation and the exhalation. As you inhale, the breath draws in, and there's an end point before the exhalation begins, and the breath moves outwards. And then there's an end point before the next inhalation begins. So the whole journey of the breath is the cycle of transitioning from inhale to exhale. And the end point where the inhalation ends, and there's a slight little gap before the exhalation begins, is so brief. Our practice is to be focused on our awareness and our presence as we transition and journey. Now bring your hands together in front of your heart. Inhaling deeply. Exhale fully. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands. Inhale, lift your head and open your eyes. All right, we're going to start in child's pose today. I did say we needed 2 blocks, didn't I? Yeah, perfect. All right, so starting in child's pose, big toes together, knees out wide. Might just take my cardi off and get moving straight away. Soften your seat bones down towards your heels, hands out in front. Nice and long with the arms, and spread your fingers nice and wide and anchor into the mat with the pads of your fingers, mounds of your palms. And stay connected to the flow of your breath. Allow yourself to just settle into your body, into your practice. And then inhale, make your way up into table. And just move through the cat-cow. So kicking the thighs back as you bring your chest and your heart through, and then exhale, rounding the spine, coming up into the cat. And just moving with your breath. Inhale, coming through. Exhale, rounding. And feeling that movement of the breath and the body coming together. And just like you did as we were centering, bring your awareness to that beginning of the inhalation, enveloping the movement. And where does the movement begin? Where does the movement end? Or is it just a whole series of movements that we need to begin to feel into every step of the way? And then inhale, coming into table. Lift the pubic bone towards your navel. And we're just going to play with the shoulders a little bit. So isolating the movement into the shoulders. So the first thing we're going to do is just inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, just lengthening through the side of your body. And then exhale, just draw the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lengthening, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, and then bring the shoulders down the back. Nice. We'll do that a few more times, just moving the shoulders up towards the ears and then down towards the back. And just keep going. Inhale, moving the shoulders up, and then exhale down. So as we move the shoulders up, the technical term for this is elevation of the shoulders, but you normally hear me say side body long, and then exhale, shoulders down. That's called depression, but you normally hear me say soften the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, lengthening the shoulders up, and then exhale, bring the shoulders down. Just hold that. You can give your shoulders a little circle. And now we're going to play with another movement of the shoulders, which is rounding the back. So similar to cat, but what we do is we broaden across the shoulder blades so that you're basically pushing down from the shoulder blades round and move apart from each other, right? So that's beautiful, kind of like a cat back. And then we bring the shoulder blades together, drawing the shoulder blades actively together on the back so that they're hugging in nice and tight. You should feel activation of those little muscles called rhomboids between your shoulders. All right, inhale, rounding the shoulder blades, coming up into a bit of a cat. Lovely. And then exhale, bring the shoulder blades together. And a few more times, just rounding the shoulder blades and then bringing the shoulder blades together. Nice. And then just a couple more rounds. Just feeling into and just keeping your awareness and your presence and what is happening in the shoulder blades as you move and transition here. And then bringing them together. So this time as we round the shoulder blades, I normally try to avoid this movement unless we're doing something like a handstand. And then as we exhale, bring the shoulder blades together, you normally hear me say something like melt the heart, which is when you protract or retract, the shoulder blades onto your back, creating that safety. Nice. Now let's just sit back onto our heels, give the hands a shake, because that's a lot for the hands. So if we bring that all together, we have up, head of the arm bones moving up towards the ears or side body long. Then we have back, retraction, pulling the shoulder blades together. Then we have down, elevation. And then we have the rounding of the back, So we try not to do this one too much, but we do need it when we come into arm balances. And then if we roll the head of the arm bones back, so we practice that move again, it's up, down, back, shoulder blades come together, down and round. Perfect. And then if we come into normal, that's it, nice work, we'll go the opposite way. So there's the taking taking the shoulder blades down, yeah, rounding them. Now bringing them up and bringing the shoulder blades together. Keeping that, bring the shoulder blades down, round them. Now bring them up and then draw them together. Right, we'll try those two movements now in table. This will all come together really soon. You'll be like, why are we breaking down the shoulders? But you'll figure it out soon enough. So coming into table, let's just do that movement of inhale. Shoulder blades move towards the ears. Shoulders move towards the ears. Perfect. Exhale, round the shoulders. Now bring the shoulders down the back and then retract them. Bring the shoulder blades together on the back. Feel that snuggliness. Nice. Inhale in, round, down, and together. Lifting the head of the arm bones, round, down, together. Last time. Lift towards the ears, round, bring the shoulder blades down and pull them together. Lovely. So it's so much importance in placing our awareness in what's happening with our shoulders. Nice. Now from here, let's do it the other way. So take the shoulders down, bring them together. Now lift them up and round them. Bring the shoulders down, together, towards your ears and round them. So you're really bringing this awareness and presence into the actions of your shoulders, yeah? It's going to transform your experience in a whole lot of poses. Rounding, down, together. Wonderful. And then just sit on your heels again. Give those hands a shake. Can be a lot because we're going to come into downward facing dog now. Right, remembering those actions of the shoulders. Inhale, come up, table, and then downward facing dog. And just walk the dog out to begin with. And bring your presence and your awareness into your hands, anchoring into the sensations of your body, gripping the mat with the pads of your fingers, mounds of your palms. And even here now, can you just bring the shoulder blades towards the ears like we did before, and then bring them together on your back like we did before. So there's a movement of the shoulder blades towards the ears and then the melting of the heart onto your back. Looking forward at your hands, bend your knees, bring your presence into your body. Stay completely anchored in your hands and in your feet and in your body as you walk forward to come into Uttanasana, standing forward bend. You can place your hands on your shins and inhale, lift your heart halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, melt your heart. And we'll just do that a few more times. But as you move with the breath, just like we did right at the beginning, can you stay present with the flow of the breath from beginning to end point? Noticing the enveloping of the movement with your breath. Gorgeous. And then last time, just holding Uttanasana, staying down, beautiful, Charmaine. Clasp your hands at your sacrum. Take that lengthening through the sides of your body. So bring the shoulder blades towards your ears. Now roll the head of your arm bones back to bring the shoulder blades together on your back. And then inhale, take your hands up towards the ceiling. Coming into a bit of a shoulder stretch. Now bring your presence into your body here. Ground down into the four corners of your feet. Hug the muscles of your legs to the bones. So you're actively engaging with this moment. Draw up into your belly and lift pubic bone towards the navel. And then extend out through the crown of your head down through the spine. Place your hands on your hips. Draw your shoulders together so your elbows point towards the ceiling. Roll the head of your arm bones back, ground down through your legs, and inhale, rise all the way up. Lovely. Coming into Tadasana. Standing here, we're going to inhale and reach for the sky. Take the Right wrist in the left hand, ground down into the left foot. Inhale, reach, the right foot, and inhale, reach the right hand up and then extend over. Can you take the head of the arm bones up? So moving the shoulder blades towards the ears and bring the shoulder blades together on the back. And there's an anchoring into the right foot as you reach out through the right fingertips, and just notice how open, like what is happening in your body. Just anchor your awareness and sensations into that. And then inhale, come up, second side, taking the left wrist with your right hand, anchor down into the left foot. Inhale, reach up and then extend over. Breathing into the experience. Wondering if this is an end point or a transition. And really focusing on staying present and aware regardless. Inhale, come up, and exhale, hands come down. Perfect. You'll need the blocks handy. Standing in Tadasana, reach for the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, melt your heart. Place your hands on the blocks and then step your left leg back, coming into the low lunge. Keep your awareness in your hands as you make that step back, and even in your back foot. Now ground down into the four corners of your front foot, and then anchoring into the big toe mound especially, keeping your awareness in your legs. Inhale, begin to straighten the front leg. And just moving with your breath again, exhale, bend deep into the front knee. And just keep moving. Inhale, straightening. That's it. Nice. Exhale, bending. Perfect. And can you stay anchored in the sensations of your body? Can you stay anchored in this movement of body and breath? Feeling into the journey. Last time, bending into the front foot. Bending into the front knee, sorry. And then anchoring into the front foot as you straighten the front leg, coming into Parsvottanasana. Nice. Can you find your table back and grow long through the side of your body here, and then soften the shoulder blades together? That practice of bringing the shoulder blades, retracting the shoulder blades onto the back. That's it. Perfect. Nice. Work the thigh bone back into the hamstring. And even in this moment of like holding or being in the pose, can you practice bringing your presence by hugging the muscles of the legs to the bones, by drawing the shins into the midline and hugging the feet towards each other. Bend deep into your front knee. Place your left hand on the mat, right hand on the right hip, and then lengthen through the side of your body and twist the heart to take the top hand up towards the ceiling, coming into the little twisted lunge. Can you try the action of growing long through the side of your body, shoulders move towards your ears, and then bringing the shoulder blades together on the back to find a little deepening of awareness and connection into this moment. Unwind and inhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Gorgeous. Take the next leg back, taking your right leg back, coming into the low lunge. Keep your awareness and your presence in that back leg as it transitions. And then moving with your breath again, inhale, straighten your front leg. Bend deep into your front knee. Keep going, inhaling, straightening. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. So we pay attention the whole way through the movement, noticing where our body is in space, noticing the sensations, noticing those habitual patterns that we hold in our body. Then coming into the lunge for the last time, anchor into the four corners of your front foot and then straighten that front leg. Bring your awareness into this experience. Breathe deeply. Anchoring into the presence of this moment by actively engaging and hugging the muscles of the legs to the bones. And then exhaling deep into your front knee. Anchor into your right hand, place your left hand on your left hip, and then transition, bringing the heart towards the left knee, and inhale, take your left hand up towards the ceiling. Gorgeous. Nice work. Staying present and connected. Unwind. Beautiful. Place the hands. This time, step back, placing your hands mindfully, like so it's not a rush. You take the time to place your hands, bring your awareness into your body, and step back with this connection to yourself. Inhale, come through into table. We're not going to go into plank today. And take a moment here just to lengthen through the side of your body so that the head of the arm bones, the shoulders move towards the ears. And now bring the shoulder blades together on your back, that action we practiced right at the beginning of class. Bring your heart forward a little bit, keeping that. Keep the booty up in the air. Keep your shoulder blades connected together so that they don't move as you come down, heart, chin, and chest to the floor. Nice. Booty stays in the ear. Grand. And then, woo, keeping the shoulder blades stay here and just clasp your hands at your back to come into shalambhasana to start with. Spread the toes. Take that action. Grow long through the side of your body. Bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up, shalambhasana. We're breaking down the cobra transition a little bit today. And then release that. Come down. Place your hands beside your chest like you would normally for cobra. I want you to just pay some attention to what's happening with your shoulders relative to your elbows. So hug your elbows towards each other so that they're squeezing into the midline. We want to keep that hug into the present moment, this inner body awareness. Now lengthen through the side of your body so the shoulders come up, and then bring the shoulder blades together on your back so that your elbows and your shoulders are together in one line. So just have a look down each side because they'll be different. Each side will be different. And just notice the work that's happening in the back of your body right now. Yeah, just keeping that action there. So we want to just have that ability to hold the shoulder and the elbow together as we come down so that the shoulder doesn't fold forward. So if you want to have a look at what's happening with my shoulder right now, we want to avoid that action and keep this action of the shoulders down and together on the back. Let's just try a little baby cobra by keeping that action. Push down from the through the arms and inhale, rise up just a little bit. So the shoulders are unwavering in their commitment to this present moment awareness. Beautiful. And then come down. Tuck your toes under. See if you can practice keeping the shoulder blades together. You'll notice they start to protract if you're paying attention, and make your way into table. It's pretty strong in the shoulders, isn't it? Toes tucked under, and make your way up into downward facing dog. And just pause here, feel into the moment, anchor into your hands, hug your forearms towards each other,
Grow long through the side of your body. So taking the shoulders towards the ears. Now soften the shoulder blades together at your back and notice how they move down a little bit. So you're creating this strength in this container here. Hold that. As you inhale, bring your awareness into the left leg. Rise it up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, stack your left hip on top of your right, but pay attention to what's happening in your body. Can the shoulders stay unwavering in their anchoring to this moment? And then unwind, straighten that back leg and bring it down. Gorgeous. Second side, inhale, taking the right leg up. Nice and straight and strong. Beautiful. Now bend the right knee and stack the right hip on top of the left, but keep your present moment awareness in the shoulders, in the legs, this anchoring into yourself. Unwind. Bring that foot down. Look forward at your hands, bend your knees, and stay present with yourself as you begin to walk forward into Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Lift your heart halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, mount your heart. Ground down through your legs and inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Just give your shoulders a little bit of a roll. It's pretty strong work. Alrighty, let's try that again, reaching for the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, mount your heart. Place your hands, pay attention as you transition, stepping your left leg back. Turn the left toes to the long edge of your mat. Bend deep into your front knee and come into extended side angle pose. Use the block if you need it for your right hand, bringing your left hand onto the hip, the back hip. Pause here. So we're in this peak moment, right? A destination point, but can you just feel the culmination of everything that brought you here? Anchoring into the feet, just bring your presence by hugging muscles to bones. Draw your feet towards each other. Pull up into your belly, lift pubic bone to navel as you exhale and grow long through the side of your body, just becoming totally present. And then inhale, you can reach that top arm up and over, just like we did earlier in class. Anchor into the left foot and reach out long through the left fingertips, creating this opening for an inner awareness. Gorgeous. Now begin to anchor into that front foot. Bring all your attention and your awareness into the front leg, driving down from the seat bone into that front foot. Straighten your front leg, coming into Trikonasana. Nice work. Noticing what happens in your body as you moved from A to B and what refinement needs to happen. And even when you're in this peak pose, notice that there's a transition happening. The breath is still moving. Keeping your mind anchored in your body, begin to exhale and bend deep into your front knee. Bring your awareness to the top hand and the back foot as you cartwheel them down, coming onto the toes of the back foot at the same time. And then inhale, step forward, Uttanasana, staying completely present. This is the moment where we normally disconnect, yeah? Where the mind goes to the shopping list. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, mount your heart. Place your hands mindfully, stepping back now with your right leg. Turn your right toes to the long edge of your mat. Bend deep into your left knee. Place your right hand on your right hip. Just bring yourself into that inner body awareness, noticing the sensations. And just activate your commitment and connection to this moment by hugging muscles to bones. Drawing your feet towards each other and then pulling up into your belly. Lift pubic bone towards navel on the exhalation and grow long through the side of your body. Keep that. Now lengthen your right arm up and over. Anchor into your right foot and reach long through the right fingertips, creating this opening for deeper awareness in the moment. The practice is to move through life, present and aware. And stay present, enjoy the journey, not just the destinations. Keeping this, bring your awareness to the front foot, anchor into the front foot as you straighten the front leg, making your way into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Stay connected. Cartwheel your top hand down, bending into your front knee, coming onto the ball of your back foot. So much happens in the transitions that you need to pay attention to. Place your hands mindfully and move that front foot back towards downward facing dog. Yeah. So we're bringing this full presence and awareness to the actions of every part of us as we move through the poses. Now inhale, come into table. Second time, lengthening through the side of your body, creating that length. Now bring the shoulder blades together on your back. You can bring your heart forward, keep that booty lifted. So the action and the focus in this transition is the shoulders staying anchored and connected to each other as we move. So keep coming down. Notice that the shoulder blades keep coming together as you come down. Chest and chin are working towards the floor. There's a lot of strength effort here. Now you can bring the booty down and just gently rise up. Mini cobra, but you'll notice the shoulders don't move through the transition. They're anchored and connected. Come down. Clasp your hands again. Second side. So the gammy clasp, if you can remember how you clasped them the first time, try the second side. Lengthen through the side of your body, roll the head of your arm bones back, draw the shoulder blades together, inhale, lift up, shalambhasana. Release that, place your hands beside your chest, lengthen through the side of your body, roll the head of your arm bones back, hug your elbows together, creating that connection, inner body presence, shoulders in line with the elbows. Anchor from the shoulders into the elbows. They are unwavering. As you inhale, just lift your heart, coming into cobra. Head lifts. Nice. Exhale, come down. We'll do that 2 more times. Keeping the shoulders connected. Inhale. The transition is in the arms. The shoulders are anchored. Exhale, come down. Last time. Inhale, shoulders stay anchored, unwavering, they don't move. Exhale, come down. Woo. Now tuck your toes under, come back up. Can you keep those shoulders together until they start moving into that rounding? Big toes together, knees out wide, drop back into child's pose. And then inhale, Stay anchored in your awareness as you move up into table. Place your hands, tuck your toes under, and come up, downward facing dog. Ground evenly and equally into the hands and just soak in this awareness. Grow long through the side of your body. Move the shoulders towards your ears. Now bring the shoulder blades together on your back, supporting your heart. Stay anchored as you inhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, walk forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, melt your heart. You're going to need those blocks again. Mindfully place the hands. Lift your heart halfway. Stay present, stepping your left leg back. This time, anchored in the left leg, bend into the front knee, drop your left knee down. Just feel the transition, feel the movement, notice what's happening. It's the transitions that, hurt us because we don't stay present and aware. Grab those blocks. Just like we did before, we're now going to inhale, straighten the front leg. This time you can come up onto the toe, onto the heel of your front foot. And then exhale, bend deep into the front knee. Inhale, straightening. Gorgeous. Exhale, bend. A few more times, inhaling. Exhale. Notice where your body starts to kind of feel the experience or bring in a habitual kind of misalignment, and see if you can play with that as you move. See if you can hold the alignment as you move so that you can stay centered as you move from A to B, holding that alignment. Right, last time, inhale, straightening the front leg. Lengthen through the side of your body here. Notice how that kind of initiates the hamstrings a little bit more. And now soften the shoulder blades at your heart so that the heart leads. Bring your presence by hugging muscles to bones. Draw the back knee and the front foot towards each other and pull up into your belly. As you exhale, lift pubic bone towards navel. That might fire up your hamstrings a little bit more. I know it fired up mine. Gorgeous. And then exhale, bend deep into that front foot. Place both hands on your front thigh. And take your left arm up, lengthen nice and long. Begin to twist, but it's this inner awareness twist. So the limb doesn't lead, but it's the inner body that leads. To bring your left elbow over your right knee, hands come together, lengthen long through the side of your body. Roll the head of your armpits back. Bring the shoulder blades together on your back as your ears move back. Inhale, unwind. Place your hands mindfully. Bring your awareness into the back leg as you inhale, straighten the back leg. And step forward, Uttanasana. Now take the right leg back. Staying anchored in the right leg. Big step back, drop the right knee down towards the mat. Grab those blocks again. Anchor into your body, like make the refinements you need, and then see if you can hold those refinements as you move through the poses, move through life. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Noticing that the transition is the place that creates the opening for that peak experience, that peak pose, that prepares you for the pose experience. It's not all about the pose, it's about how you get prepared and how you move into it. Just like life. Last time, inhale, straightening that front leg. Hold that here. Really draw into this experience. And then bend deep into your front knee. Place the foot. Bring both hands to your front thigh. Hug into this moment. Hug the feet towards each other. Create that length and strength. Take your right arm up. Lengthen long from that inner body awareness. Move and transition to create the twist, and then bring your elbow over. That's it. Perfect, shaman. Bring your hands together. Lengthen long through the side of your body. Retract the shoulder blades. Pull them together. Take your ears back. Nice. And then unwind. Place your hands. Mindfully make your way into the table. So just take a seat. Actually, take a seat on your heels, and I'm just going to show you the full transition. So how it looks with the shoulders when we get into that anchored place of really paying attention to what's happening. And I know I'm just isolating one part of the body. The difference that happens when the full attention is paid during the whole transition, and that strength that we build, and that inner body awareness, so that we can really enjoy the experience for much longer. So there's that lengthening through the side of your body, growing nice and long, bringing the shoulder blades together, right? So we're completely anchored and connected. I'm going to come forward a little bit, keeping the shoulder blades together. You'll notice the shoulder blades draw together a little bit more. Booty stays high as I bring my chest and my chin down towards the mat. I'm working to keep my shoulders on my back. Now there's a point where the booty comes down, my shoulders start to lift, but you notice that they don't move, right? The shoulders stay connected as I come down. It's all in the arms, all in the body. Then I push back up. Then at a certain point, the shoulder blades start to expand as we come back into the table. All right, so should we play with that? Give that a couple of rounds of practice. I had strong men going, whoa, this is hard. It's a strong pose. So bringing that awareness and that attention into your body. Lengthen through the side of your body. Bring the shoulder blades together on your back. Really pull them together, softening the heart. Allow the heart to move forward a little bit as you bring your chest and your chin down towards the mat. Keep working the shoulder blades on the back, booty high. Hold that. Now begin to make that transition, lifting the heart up. You don't need to come all the way up. Perfect. And then come down. Nice. Tuck the toes under. From the shoulders, push into the hands. Push back up. Push back up, keep the shoulder blades coming together, and then at a certain point you'll notice the transition to the expansion of the shoulders. Have you got 2 more in you? 3 is a magic number. All right, let's go. Lengthen through the side of your body. Shoulder blades come together. Keep that, bring the heart forward. Keep bringing the shoulder blades together. Keep the shoulder blades connected on your back. Hold that. Booty comes to the ground, heart begins to lift. Shoulders are unwavering. Nice. Come back down. Right. Coming back into table. Woo! That's strong, hey? You got one more? Okay, let's go. And then we have a child's pose. So that's the good news, something to look forward to. Lengthening through the side of your body. Shoulders come together on your back. Move the heart forward, coming down, coming down, coming down. Keep working the shoulder blades on your back. Coming down, hold that. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Perfect. Come back. Keeping that. Come up. Whoa! And notice how the shoulders change as you transition back into child's pose. So we pay attention as we transition. It builds a bigger, stronger, brighter container for the destinations that we're moving towards. Bring your hands beside your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Just give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. I've been given a bit of a workout. Nice. And then just bring your left arm out in front, right arm over top. Hands come together, or the back of the palms come together, whatever is best for you. Just allowing the backs of the shoulders to be released. Even here, can you kind of find that action of lengthening through the side of your body and then bringing the shoulder blades down and together on the back. Unwind. And second side, bringing the right arm out in front, left arm over top. Hands either come together or the back of the palms come together, wherever it is, even if it's down here. And release. Nice, roll those shoulders again, making your way onto your back. Bring your knees out as wide as your sticky mat and windscreen wipering the legs as you bring your hands into strong person pose. Even here, can you kind of keep that lengthening through the side of your body, engagement at the back of your heart. Feel your feet as they move from side to side. Notice the movement of the legs from side to side. What happens in your spine and your torso. It's not an opportunity to start thinking about what's happening after class. It's an opportunity to bring your present awareness even deeper into the enjoyment of this moment. As you practice this on the mat, then you can practice it off the mat as you walk through the supermarket. Or you walk and you notice the beauty of the flowers, the sunshine, the trees, the light. This time, just drop both knees over to one side. You can bring your front foot onto the back knee if that works for you. Turning your head away. Inhale, come up. Perfect. And second side, drop both knees over to the other side, front foot on top of back knee. Inhale, come up. Take both your knees in towards your chest. Just lifting your head and your heart, come up into a small ball. Exhale, release. 2 more times, lifting your head and heart. Exhale, releasing. Last time. Exhale, release. And just place your feet on the mat. You can leave your knees bent if you like, bringing your knees together. Just take your feet out wide to support your lower back. Otherwise, lengthen your legs out long. Roll the head of your arm bones back, softening into Shavasana. Eyes closed. Bring your awareness back onto the flow of your breath. That transition of the inhalation drawing all the way in to that peak moment of fullness before the pause and the exhalation beginning into ending at this peak moment of emptiness. Notice that the peak moment and the transition are both equally important. You can't have one without the other. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently wriggle fingers and toes and bring movement back into your body. Begin to bend your knees, nice work, and place them on the mat. And when you're ready, roll to one side of your body. And use the strength of your arms to return yourself to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed and bring your hands together in front of your heart. To our ability to stay present and aware through the important transitions of our life and not just stay focused on the destinations. We bow. Namaste.